Phone check. Everything seems to be good. What's going on, world? Those that are tapping in, just in case you're here for the playback, having a bit of connectivity issues. Got some sage burned in the room already, so it's a little hazy on my end from my view, but hopefully the actual view itself is great. Got my lighting, got my mount placement. You are tuned into the Dranzer Cup, a mini Beyblade X tournament around on this here Hasbro Stadium. Let me do a quick adjustment. Yep, ran on this stadium right here. 36 blades, 36 ratchets, 36 bits, all randomized and selected into 9 groups of 4. Those 9 groups of 4 are going at it. The top 9 advance as the winners, and then ranks 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16 will all be advancing as well. So those 7 placements from any bracket or any group can advance as well. The other 17 through 26 will participate at the next tournament. But until then, the 27 to 36, those ones pretty much are being dropped from their respective coaches and promoters. So yeah, there it is. I'm gonna let that be known for the playback. We're gonna let the thing run a little bit, troubleshoot for a while. My live, I should say, so that way people can come in, people will pile in and tune into this. To your left, the Pokemon to the left of the lamp are the trainers and coaches for the respective contestants here, and to the right are the promoters. So we will announce all of those in a second. In the meantime, let me situate my space here. Got my pen ready. Sure I'm not running out of ink. Trusted double launcher here. You know what I mean? Trying to go live as much as I can here. Give it a few more minutes. I want to do that quick introduction. The introductions are important for playback purposes, and as well as making sure my connectivity is smooth right now. I give it about a good 4 to 5 minutes, and that way other people can come in as they start to pile in and whatnot. People finding the live, seeing that it's actually live. It's set for 225. I decided to go early to make sure I didn't lose my 2-bar connection here, because once I get the 2 bars going, I gotta let it flow. I gotta let it just rock. So I'm gonna let that ride until people start showing up. I'm monitoring the time. Don't get me wrong. I'm monitoring the time. So just be patient. I think if you are here for from the playback, I should say, feel free to fast forward at any moment right now until you start seeing the introductions, if not the action. People will be showing in, so like the timing is actually perfect with doing the contestant announcements as well as the promoter announcements, the respective blades for each one, and then the actual action of the tournament. So it'll be 6 matches, and yeah, make sure there's no spinning circles here, no connectivity issues. Things seem to be smooth. Hand is here. Mic seems to be working. Green lights are on. All right. Close to hitting that 4-minute mark. 4-minute mark. Let's get our introductions on the way. Let's get this out of the way. All righty. Got some water nearby just in case. And here we are. Contestant 1. There's 4 contestants, mind you. Contestant 1. 1 second here. I adjust my settings. Here we are. Contestant 1. Megatron. Megatron blade is ran on. Let's read the notes. A 380 gear ball. 380 gear ball. Megatron is coached by Nidoqueen out of Viridian City. Again, coaches and trainers are here to the left of the lamp. Coached by Nidoqueen of Viridian City and promoted by Empoleon for Metal Claw Promotions. Megatron 380 gear ball. Contestant 2. Contestant 2. We have blue Shinobi Shadow. Blue Shinobi Shadow was ran on a 480 flat. 480 flat. Blue Shinobi Shadow is coached and trained by Arbok. Arbok, I believe, out of Mount Moon. Possibly they train out of Mount Moon. Let me do a quick check on the notes here. Arbok. Yep, training out of Mount Moon. Blue Shinobi Shadow was also sponsored and promoted by the Viper for Poison Fang Promotions. And that is contestant 2. Making sure everything's good. All right. Contestant 3. Contestant 3. Blue Dransword. Excuse me. Blue Dransword ran on a 580 dot. 580 dot. Blue Dransword on 580 dot. Dransword is trained by Pincer out of Fuchsia City. Pincer, who's present here. Sponsored and promoted by Scolipede for Steam Roller Promotions. Steam Roller Promotions. Announcing now contestant 4. Contestant 4. Dubbed as Dark Leon Claw, because we had Light Leon Claw in the last tournament. So this one was kind of, seems a little colored in by the previous owner, but Dark Leon Claw here ran on a 380. Is that right? 380 point. 380 point. Dark Leon Claw on a 380 point. Trained by Hitmontop out of Mount Mortar, as you can see to the left of the lamp. Let's do a quick check here. Yep, Hitmontop out of Mount Mortar. And sponsored and promoted by Camerupt. Camerupt for Magma Promotions. Trainer Glenn, thank you for being here. What up? What up, Trainer Glenn? Thank you for dropping in. Appreciate it. So those are our 4 contestants in order. Contestants 1 through 4 in order. Megatron 380 gear ball. The blue Shinobi Shadow 480 flat. A blue Dransword 580 dot. And Dark Leon Claw 380 point. 380 point. So there it is. We'll let it rock for a little bit, maybe 1 more minute. Let a few people kind of find us and settle in. You know, this is a scheduled live, so I ran it about 7 to 8 minutes early, so we're just waiting for a few people to find it and pile in. But it's been going for about a good 8 minutes now. But we will get started and situated with the first match in a little bit. I'll give it another 30 to 60 seconds here. We'll let that pile in. It's nice to have our normal people come in and watch the matches. So Trainer Glenn, thank you for being here. Thank you for dropping in. Always good to have you around. I went live earlier. I'm trying to do, maybe I'm doing this live and maybe I'll get a 3rd one and we'll see. We shall see. But in the meantime, trying to get as many lives in as I can. Excuse me. Cool. Let me ash the sage that I had earlier. Move some things over. Yeah, there's no more leaf here. Let me toss this, the ash pile. Yeah, there we go. Sage and some wood over here with some ash. We'll get into that in a second. We'll get into that next time, I should say. All right. Here we are. Let's get things situated. Let's get some room temperature going on. All right. I see no circles spinning. I think we're good to go here. We've got our trusted double string launcher going on here. Those that drop in may drop in when they need to. You know, we got our logistics out of the way. Trainer Glenn, if you're still there, more people will pile in eventually. Let me do a quick adjustment here on the live so that way you know. There we are. There it is. Thank you for the like. Let's get going. First match of the Group H tournament. This Dranzer Cup. Quick reminder here, this is the Dranzer Cup Mini Beyblade X tournament. 36 blades, 36 ratchets, and 36 bits. All randomized and selected into 9 groups of 4. So this is Group H, meaning it is the 8th group. The 8th group. Now the top 9 from each group, the winners of each group will be the top 9. Now what ends up happening is the ranking ends up being the next 7 with the highest scores. It could be from any group. There might be more than one. That's one thing to account for. Might be more than 1 or 2 spares from other groups. So anything can happen here. Let me see. I'm gonna have to write the stats later on. I will write the stats later on, but we are at the 8th group pretty much. This is Group H. You know, so that's where we're at right now. This is the next Dranzer Cup. Let's get going. All right. First match is contestant 1 versus contestant 4. Contestant 1 versus contestant 4. Contestant 1 is Megatron 380 gear ball. I am hearing more planes overhead, so let me know if there is some interferences or not. But again, contestant 1, Megatron 380 gear ball versus contestant 4, Leon Claw. Leon Claw 380 point. 380 point. Oh, you finished the live too? That's what's up. That's what's up. Let me know how we're doing. I'm hearing a lot of planes, man. So let me know how it looks. But alrighty. First round of the first match. What a way to start it off. Megatron 380 gear ball versus Leon Claw 380 point. Looks and sounds good. That's good to hear. Appreciate the feedback, Z. Thank you, thank you. Alrighty, everyone. If you're here from the playback, thank you for being here. Like, comment, subscribe. Share it with someone you think might like it. Share it with someone that you know is bedridden that might need the entertainment. That's what we're here for, spreading some love. All right. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Well, I don't know. It's a little wonky. There goes the spin finish. Excuse me. For Leon Claw. Let me write that down. Spin. All right, let's keep it going. Next round. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Oh. Wasn't a fan of. Oh, hold on. Burst finish for Leon Claw. We need to do a quick medical check. Quick medical check on Megatron. Things seem to be fine here. Things seem to be fine. The gear ball, not too damaged. Nope, that's the serial number. Let's see. Things seem to be fine. It is a very burst-prone setup. It is a 380 after all. We are here at the top of the rotation for the next round. Let's see what happens. Megatron might be a liability with its setup, but we're going to do our best to monitor that. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Attempted extreme dash. Yeah, Megatron is a little bouncy. A little bouncy. There it is. spin finish. Another spin finish for Leon Claw. All right. A little surprised here. Would expect a little more from yeah, we'll see though. We'll see how this plays out. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. No stamina at all. Surprise. I don't know. Don't know what it is with Megatron getting outspun again. All right, everyone. After 4 rounds, 4 lopsided rounds, we have a score of 5-0. 5-0. We are at the top of the rotation. Megatron has yet to score. Its setup doesn't seem that great, honestly. I don't know. We'll see. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Great hits. Megatron finally on the board with 1 spin finish. 1 spin finish for Megatron. There we are. Leon Claw's kicking it. Yes, it's 5-1 now. 5-1. 3, 2, 1. Oh, hold on, real quick. There we are. 3, 2, 1. Go shoot. Intimidating. Oh, whoa, whoa. There it is. I mean, it's really strange. I don't know. Aha. It came out right at the very end. Started to slide out. Interesting. All right. But that is a spin finish. Another spin finish for Megatron. Another spin finish for Megatron. Megatron trying to close this gap here. Score is now 5-2. Can't count him out yet. Good luck. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Oh. Hold on. As much as I'd love Megatron to score an over finish, I don't like to count those off the rip attacks. I'll do 1 contact and then maybe a second, but I can't do the off the rip, start of the round, contact, and over finishes, extreme finishes. I need to let them run. Mind you, the double launcher is very close, but still. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. There we go. A little more contact that I'm needing. Oh! And there's the nudge that we're looking for. There goes the nudge. Megatron gets over finished. Leon Claw scoring an over finish. Quick count here. That is a score of 7-2. You're a winner of the first match. Dubbed the Dark Leon Claw because of the shading that the previous owner put. 380 point. 380 point. Interesting matchup there. Megatron's stamina surprising me. Do a quick count. Contestant 4 gets a 7. Contestant 1 gets a 2. All right, let me write this note down for myself. Seven, 2. Leon Claw scoring 3 spin finishes and 1 burst in the beginning. And on the final 7th round, getting an over finish, finally putting it over the top with 7 points to finish. Contestants 1 and 4, thank you for your time. Now moving on to contestants 2 and 3. The next match of the tournament here. The shading. Yeah, the previous owner, I think I bought it from a lot. It was like a lot of 20 or 15 Beyblades or something. And they left some shading on there. So it looked pretty cool. Looks like very more metallic, So I'm dubbing it Dark Leon Claw because the yellow piss Leon Claw is Light Leon Claw now from the previous tournament. But here we are. The next match. Contestant 2 versus contestant 3. Contestant 2. The blue Shinobi Shadow ran on a 480 flat. 480 flat. Versus contestant 3. The blue Dransword ran on a 580 dot. Really interesting setups for both of them. You're not late, Caitlin. You didn't miss much. You're always on time, Caitlin. As long as you're here, you're always on time. Thank you for being here as well. It's time for the first round of the second match. Shinobi Shadow, 480 flat versus Dransword, 580 dot. You fear for Shadow safety? This is a really interesting setup. I like these. Again, these are randomized blades, ratchets, and bits. This is what we're dealing with here for the Dranzer Cup. Excuse me, but that's what we're dealing with here. So let's get this situated. There we are. First round of the second match. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Oof. Shinobi Shadow's safety has been foreshadowed, for sure. That is an over finish by Dransword. Enough contact for me to accept the outcome of that match, that round, I should say. Dransword, contestant 3 with an over finish. All right, let's carry on. Called it, yeah. Crazy, right? All righty. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Ooh. Bit of tilt there. Shinobi starting to tilt right away. Oh, hold on. Okay, wow. They both begin to tilt, but Dransword comes out on top with the spin finish. Dransword with the spin finish surprise. I'm really rooting for Shinobi Shadow, honestly, just because I love the colors. Oh, these are Beyblades, Caitlin, if that's what you're wondering. These are Beyblades. Yeah. All right. Top of the rotation here. Let's continue. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Oh. Shinobi with some retaliation of its own. Oh, there we go. Spin finish for Shinobi Shadow. Spin finish for Shinobi Shadow. There it is. Shinobi finally on the boards. Finally on the board. All right, quick ratchet and bit check. Everything seems fine. Next round. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Shinobi with the attempted extreme dash. Not much success. Beginning to tilt. Oh, a lot of contact from Sword. Dransword with a spin finish. Very aggressive finish to that round. I mean, very aggressive way to end the round, I should say. Yes, Beyblade X specifically, as in the more recent generation, Caitlin, if you're wondering. That's if you're still with us here. And after 4 rounds, everyone, we have a score of 4-1. 4-1. Contestant 3 is ahead with a score of 4-1. Dransword, 4-1. Top of the rotation here. Let's see what happens next. They both scored, so it's anyone's game at this point. It comes down to who ends up. There seems to be a lot of spin finishing, some big attacks, but we'll see what happens next. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Contact made. Oh. Well, that's how it goes sometimes. An attempted extreme dash backfiring against Shinobi Shadow. Dransword scoring the over finish. We have a score of 6-1. 6-1. And we are rotating. Looks like it's fighting. Yeah, the blades are fighting. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Oh! Okay, hold on. Chill. That is a burst finish, excuse me. That is a burst finish for Shinobi. Dransword got knocked into the shadow realm. I need to find it. I need to go find it now. Wait a minute. Gotta go in here and check. What in the world? Let me grab this leftover shit. So I was looking for these Ziploc bags and they were just over here in the corner. Bro, where the hell is Dransword? Gotta reach in here and find it. The Dransword really disappeared on me. Hold on. Well, I gotta really move some shit over. Dransword, where'd you go, bro? What the fuck? Alright, hold on. He's gotta be here somewhere. Forgive me for that. I need more organized space, realistically. Yeah, that's crazy. If you just got in Dransword, the blade itself flew all the way out. I'm really gonna have to move some shit over. 1 second. 1 second. Gotta move literally have to move everything over. Yo, really? I think I see him. Hold on. Yo, dude's really gone. He's really missing. That's crazy. Let me check the chat. You're watching it live on roller skating? All right. Well, I need to find the blade that flew out. So you stay put for me. I need to find this blade. That is crazy. I should have checked there the first place. All right, I found it. That was ridiculous. Come on, man. There we go. Now I got to resituate everything. All right, so I'll be right back because I got to wash my hands. All this dust that accumulated over here. But we found the blade. All right, I'll be right back. Hopefully my connectivity is still good. We're good for now. I'll be right back though. All right. Yep, I'm still here. Just got back. Had to wash my hands, Caitlin, because I got dust on my hands. Looking for, excuse me, let me clip the mic back in. Dust on my hands for having to look for Dransword, which got burst finished and thrown into the corner. So I'm back now, if you're still there. Let me write that down. That is a burst finish for Shinobi. Shinobi staying on the boards here. Staying and scoring. Quick medical check on Dransword. 580. 580 is good. On dot. What do you think? A little rattly. A little rattly. We'll see how this fares. We'll see how this keeps going. All right. We'll keep testing it out. 3, 4, 5, 6. So we are at the top of the rotation here after 6 rounds. Just to be sure. Will I play Among Us tonight? Probably. More than likely. I like collecting the points on there. Getting my gear, you know. So you'll probably see me do that. We'll see. I need to get outside a little more. I was already outside this morning, but I feel like I need to go back outside. So we'll see how I feel in a second. But I'll continue here on this Dranzer Cup. Second match of the tournament, Group H. 3, 2, 1. Go shoot. Great hit by Shinobi. More recoil damage than anything, though. Ooh. Spin finish for Dransword. Quick count here. That is a score of 2, 1, 4. 2, 1, 4, 6, 7. There it is. 7-3. Your winner. Excuse me. Your winner for this match. In an anticlimactic fashion, Dransword. 580 dot. Contestant 3. All right, contestant 3 scores a 7 against 2. Contestant 2 scores a 3. Dransword scores 7-3. So far, it looks like Dransword and Leon Claw are going to be going against each other with scores like this. Contestant 2 having to run a back-to-back match here. Contestant 2 is now going against contestant 4 for the next match. To announce and reintroduce, we have contestant 2 coming back to the arena. The blue Shinobi Shadow ran on 480 flat. A 480 flat against contestant 4. The Dark Leon Claw. Dark Leon Claw ran on this 380 point. 380 point. Let's see how this match, let's see how these two fare against each other. There's no telling. There's no telling. Leon Claw stole the last one. A score of 7-2. Almost tried to escape with a flawless victory, but not quite. All right. First round of the third match. Group H, Dranzer Cup tournament. 3, 2, 1. Go shoot. Lots of contact there. Oh! Easy over finish for Leon Claw. An easy over finish. It seems really easy to score over finishes against Shinobi. So yeah, that is an over finish for Leon Claw. All right. Here we are, next round. 3, 2, 1. Go shoot. Oh. Like I said, I don't like those initial attacks like that. I need one contact and then some striking. But 3, 2, 1. Go shoot. Uh-oh. Great hit. Great hits. Still, Leon Claw coming out on top with a spin finish. Surprise. All right, next round coming up. 3, 2, 1. Go shoot. Oh! Shinobi saving itself a bit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Spin finish for Leon Claw. Another spin finish for Leon Claw. On to the next round. Here we are. 3, 2, 1. Go shoot. Shinobi cannot handle throwing big hits. Too much recoil damage for it. Yeah, it's too much for Shinobi to handle, for being honest here. A little too much. That is another spin for Leon Claw. All right. After 4 flawless rounds again in its normal fashion, Leon Claw scoring a score of 5-0 after 4 rounds, scoring that early over finish. Let's see, real quick count. Yeah, they've done this before. They've done the 4 rounds, and then we'll see what happens next. You know, we are at the top of the rotation, so anything can happen. Anything can go. So let's see. Alrighty. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Oh, again, contact was made, and that's what I'm looking for. But subtle attack there by Leon Claw is all you needed just to nudge him into the over finish zone. Another over finish for Leon Claw. This may or may not be coming. Hold on, wait a minute. I need to do a quick count because that's 2 points. So 2, 3, 4. Excuse me, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. I don't know why my lighting turned off. Crap, all right. That's weird. Lighting is out, but I still have lighting up here, so that'll work. Hey, a flawless victory for Leon Claw. After 5 rounds, that's a score of 7-0. Shinobi Shadow not doing too well this tournament. Leon Claw doing perfect, though. All right, Leon Claw 7 against 2. And 2 getting a 0 against 4. I'm going to write that down. There we are. Yeah. 2-7 so far for Leon Claw. They have yet to meet with Dransword. That'll be the deciding factor here in this particular group. We're going to find out soon enough. But that was a clean sweep. 5 rounds. 2 over finishes and 3 spins for Leon Claw against Shinobi Shadow. Shinobi Shadow doesn't quite need a medical check. Everything seems snug. The 480 flat doesn't help it with stamina, and the 480 has too many contact points. So a little rough. A little rough to deal with here. All right, on to the next match. 1 second. Get this situated. All right, here we go. Contestants 1 and 3. So contestant 1 versus contestant 3. Contestant 1. Megatron 380 gear ball. Contestant 1 didn't do too well in this last match against contestant 3. Dransword, the blue Dransword specifically, 580 dot. I don't even trust this setup personally, but it's doing well against this group. It's doing pretty well. Again, lighting got turned off again for some reason. But let us continue. Caitlin, I don't know yet. I might go outside to meet with a friend. My friend's here from out of town. So I might go meet up with them. We'll see. We will see, Caitlin. But for now, I mean, I'm probably going to just do the Among Us. I'll probably just do that at some point later tonight. But yeah, there we are. Round 1 of match 4. 3, 2, 1. Go shoot. Yeah. Very terrible stamina there for Megatron. Spin finish for Dransword. Spin finish for Dransword. All right, let's continue. 3, 2, 1. Go shoot. Oh. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna have to rerun that one because the initial contact, don't know if it was made or not. I need to run that back for my own sake. Quick medical check here. 380 gear ball all seem to be snug. A little less rattling there, but it's still bursting a lot. The setup is to its own detriment. Alrighty. 3, 2, 1. Go shoot. Yeah. There it is. Another burst. There it is. So it's no fluke there. A burst finish for Dransword. Megatron not doing too well here. Megatron barely able to score. Let me check its last stats. Only had 2 spin finishes. Only had 2. Yep. Let's continue. Top of the rotation here. Next round. All right. 3, 2, 1. Go shoot. Seems to be a better round for Megatron. Oh, soon as I said it. Soon as I said it. Dransword with the over finish. Dransword with the over finish. Dransword has scored 3 different ways first 3 rounds. What's that golden one? Which one is the golden one? Which one are you speaking about, Kaylin? Let me know the golden one. None of these are gold. None of these are gold. I don't know which ones I don't know which one you're referencing. Let me know that. Okay, next round. Here we are. Next round. Megatron has yet to score. 3, 2, 1. Go shoot. Contact is made. Just as I like to see. Oh, this might be it. Megatron with the spin finish. Finally scoring. Megatron finally scoring. And after 4 rounds, the one in the front. One in the front. Are you talking about the one right here by the lamp? Are you saying that one right there by the lamp? Because that one by the lamp is a wizard rod. If you look that up, that is a wizard rod. But yes, all right, everyone. After 4 rounds of competition, 4 rounds, we have a score of 5-1. 5-1. Dransword is up 5-1, creating a big gap, a 4-point gap after those 4 rounds. The burst and the over finish, setting it over the top. Anything can happen here. Top of the rotation. Let's continue. 3, 2, 1. Go shoot. Yeah, that's a wizard rod. You look up wizard rod, that's what the yellow one is. My friend Chief Bongo, that's his. Oh, this might. There it is. Spin finish for Dransword. Half a second to a second there that it held on. Yeah, that's my friend Chief Bongo. You'll see him in the chat, Johnny Bongo. That's his wizard rod. I got from him in Portland. Brought it back home and gave it front row seats under the lamp. So it's an MVP. It did a lot of work in its training days, training other people, and now here it is, stationed under the lamp at the Dranzer Cup. Or all of my lives. If I ever do a live here, Wizard Rod is here with me. So yeah, now we are at a score of 6-1. 6-1. Dransword is up. Here we are. 3, 2, 1. Go shoot. Contact made. Dransword with a little bit of a hop there. Megatron just needs to hold on. Megatron holds on for the spin finish. Megatron holding on with the spin finish. That is a score of 6-2. Megatron not going out without a fight. Trying to score as much as it can. Only spin finishing so far, but it's better than nothing. Here we are, top of the rotation. Next round. 3, 2, 1. Go shoot. Ooh, attempted extreme dash. Too much recoil. There goes the burst. Finish for Dransword. Excuse me, Dran. There we go. Burst finish for Dransword. That's a rough one. That is a rough one. All right. Quick medical check on Megatron. I'm over here dropping everything. Jeez, man. And my lighting got turned off. Seems to be good. Everything seems to be snug. It's just a very burst-prone setup, this combo here. But your winner, leaping over the top. Leaping over the top with a high-scoring round. Quick count here. 2 spins, 2 bursts, and 1 over. That is a score of 8-2. Score is 8-2. Dransword takes that match. 8-2. Now that Dransword has an 8, it's definitely in the running for being at the top. We'll see what Leon Claw can do now. So contestant 3 gets an 8 against 1. Contestant 1 gets a 2 against 3. Let me see if I'm doing that right. Yep. Yeah. So far, Megatron has only scored 2 twice. So at least they have a 4. Contestant 4 only has 2. No, 3. Am I looking at that right? Yeah. What am I missing here? Oh, a burst. That's right. They had a burst. Interesting. Yeah. So your winner for this match was Dransword. 580 dot with a score of 8-2. It's gonna rank really well. Excuse me. Grab some water real quick. For our next match, we have contestants 3 and 4. Contestant 3 versus contestant 4. To re-announce their return to the ring, the arena, for their last matches of the day for both of these. Contestant 3, Dransword. Dransword ran on the 580 dot, scoring really well. Undefeated so far. As well as this other opponent. They're both undefeated in this tournament so far. So this is kind of the deciding factor here. Contestant 4, Dark Leon Claw. Dark Leon Claw ran on the 380 point. 380 point. Both of these contestants undefeated. It's a very important matchup here. Blue Dransword, 580 dot versus Dark Leon, 380 point. This is the top of the rotation right here. Let the first round of match 5, the deciding match for this particular tournament. Let this begin. 1, 2, 3, go shoot. A bit of tilt there. Ooh, even with the tilt, Dransword scoring an over finish, launching Leon Claw to outspin itself in the over zone. Dransword with the over finish. Dransword besting everyone so far in this tournament. All right. Still early to say. Still too early to say. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. There goes Leon Claw. A lazy extreme dash. The favor has been returned. The favor has been returned. We have a match in our hands now. Leon Claw with the over finish of its own. They both have traded over finishes. I'm going to let them spin themselves out. They both can showboat for all I care. Have fun. Let's see. Let's see who outspins who first. Even though Leon Claw scores, yep, Leon Claw with the rightful scoring of an over finish, returning the favor against Dransword. We are at the top of the rotation, and we have a match here on our hands. We have a great match between these two. Here we are. 3. All right, good. We're at the top of the rotation. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Attempted extreme dash. Ooh, oh my god, attempted extreme finish, actually. Leon Claw playing keep away, rightfully so, scoring a spin finish. Leon Claw with the spin finish. This is going to become a real grudge match between these two in a second. This is really great. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Contact made, just as we like it. Oh, another possible over finish. Thwarted. Lots of contact. Dransword seeming to have the upper hand here. Oh no! Okay. Leon Claw with the burst finish. All those attacks accumulated. Got the 560 out of here. See, I was questioning this 560 ratchet. Quick medical check on Dransword. Making sure this is snug in there. I don't like the rattling. I never like the rattling personally. But hey, there it is. A burst finish for Leon Claw. This is an interesting predicament here. After 4 rounds, we have a score of 5-2. 5-2. Not impossible to come back with a score of 5-2, but we are at the top of the rotation. Anything can happen. Dransword must score again. This has been a good match so far between these two. Leon Claw is starting to take the lead and prove its point as the better blade in this matchup. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Multiple contact is not what Dransword needs. Leon Claw risking it all. Leon Claw with the spin finish. Wow. For 4 rounds in a row, Leon Claw has scored. We are at a score of 6-2. 6-2. All right. Here we are. Next round. 3, 2, 1. Go shoot. Okay. And there it is. There it is. I'm gonna let him spin out. That is a over finish for Leon Claw. All right. I'm gonna let them spin themselves out. That was a really great matchup between these two. These two are the best competitors so far in the tournament. They've proven to beat every other opponent. And when it came down to facing each other, Leon Claw came out on top with a score of 8-2. Your winner for this tournament, well, this match, I should say, Leon Claw with a score of 8-2. 8-2. All right. Let me write this down for my notes here. Hey, Leon Claw scored really well. All righty, Leon Claw, 380 point. The Dark Leon Claw advances. Yo, I'm getting frustrated with my settings right here. Hold on. There we go. Leon Claw pretty much winning this tournament, but we must continue on with the scoring and the matches for the next, or the final match of the tournament for this group here. That is contestant 1 versus contestant 2. All right. Reintroducing for their final match. Contestant 1, Megatron, ran on a 380 gear ball. Megatron 380 gear ball. Versus contestant 2, Shinobi Shadow, ran on the 480 flat. 480 flat. All right. Here we are. 1 and 2. Quick count here. Contestant 1 only has a score of 2-2. Megatron has done nothing but spin finishes, so that's probably what we're looking at here. Contestant 2, Blue Shinobi Shadow, has a spin and a burst only. And that burst was against Dransword, so that was telling of Dransword losing to Leon Claw a bit, because Leon Claw's match against contestant 2, Blue Shinobi Shadow, that was a score of 7-0. So Shinobi Shadow proving to be the weakest link so far out of this group. But let's see if it can score well against Megatron on the 380 gear ball setup. Shinobi Shadow on the 480 flat. There's a lot of contact points there. It's bursted before. It's been hurt before. We'll see if it can win. This is the top of the rotation. This is the first round of the final match of Group H. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Go shoot. Oh. Okay. Well, that's a burst. So Shinobi scoring another burst. Shinobi scoring burst is pretty good, actually. Yeah, that's its second burst of the tournament. So Shinobi Shadow with a burst against Megatron. Here we are. 3, 2, 1. Go shoot. A bit of tilting there. Let's see who it favors. Uh-oh. Megatron with a spin finish. Megatron only able to score spin finishes so far. We are now at the top of the rotation. Let's see what happens next. All right. 3, 2, 1. Go shoot. Oh. I've seen contact in the beginning. Hopefully the replay can correct me on that. But yeah, there was a bit of contact before the extreme was scored. I'm going to give the extreme to Blue Shinobi. All right, Shinobi Shadow, you got a burst and an extreme so far against Megatron. Megatron not doing too hot in this tournament so far. Not doing too well. This last match is not helping it either, but let's continue. Megatron known to score on the launch swap. Let's see what happens here. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Commanding the center. See what happens here. You might be, Caitlin. You might be. They're both playing keep away. Contact will make the difference. That's a draw to me. We need to run this one back. Too close to call. All right. Let's run this round back. Oh, 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Great hit by Megatron. Oh, no. Yep. That is a burst finish. All right, that might have been the quickest match we've ever seen because actually, quick medical check. Let's have some respect. Let's have a quick medical check out of respect. All right. It's there, but this is the last match of the tournament and the last match between these, for these two, I should say. That burst finish with the previous one and the extreme gets it a score of 7-2. Blue Shinobi Shadow, the winner of this match. Blue Shinobi Shadow, 480 flat. Finally getting on the boards, finally winning a match. Congrats to Blue Shinobi Shadow for winning that match, 7-2. Scored really well. It's going to aid itself to probably not necessarily advance, but we'll see how high they go. They may or may not be dropped by their promotions and trainers. On my end here, I need to do a quick count. So here we are. Shinobi Shadow is contestant 2, scoring a 7 finally. Everyone's beat contestant 1. Contestant 1 had another 2. At least they have a 6. Keep that positive. 7, 7, 8, so 14. All right, hold on one second. Well, I guess they're all in order. All righty. You love watching my live. Well, thank you, Caitlin. I appreciate you being here. Like I said, no one really has to be here. No one's required to be here, but the fact that you drop in, it means you took the time out of your day to come in and be present here. So I really appreciate that. You know, this is just what I'm doing for now, right now in life. You know, I'm doing as much as I can per day. So I'm trying to build with what I have. So I appreciate you being here. Thank you. You will not be forgotten at all. But let's get into this. Let's speak about the ranking now. 4 contestants. Obviously, there's one in first place. We already know who that is, but let's go down and speak about credentials here. In 4th place for Group H's Dranzer Cup tournament. 4th place. Contestant 1. Megatron. Megatron 380 gear ball with a score of 6. A score of 6. Yeah. Quick count here. Hold on, is this? Oh, it's 7-1. Excuse me. So that's that was the last round. It was 7-1. So they only got a 1. Yeah, never mind. They only scored a 1. So that's a score of 5. I need to redo that. There we go. I need to rewrite my notes here. Sorry about that. 1 up here, 5 up there. There we are. Excuse me. Coming in 4th place, Megatron 380 gear ball with a score of 5. Surprisingly enough, against the 2 best people in this tournament, it scored 2 spin finishes. But against the matchup of Shinobi Shadow, it got bursted twice and extremed once. So that made the score 7-1. And it only scored 1, which is really surprising. It was the last match of the day. Who knows if it was exhausted? There's no telling. With a score like that, it's really rough for it moving forward. Megatron was coached and trained by Coach Needle Queen out of Viridian City and was sponsored and promoted by Empoleon, and more than likely going to get dropped after this tournament for Metal Claw Promotions. So Metal Claw Promotions more than likely dropping Megatron after this tournament. Megatron, thank you for your time. We are moving on. Excuse me as I move things over. All right. Coming in third place. Third place. Contestant 2. Contestant 2. Blue Shinobi Shadow. Blue Shinobi Shadow finally winning its first match, the last match of the day, round on a 480 flat. Blue Shinobi Shadow. Coached and trained by Coach Arbok out of Mountain Moon. Promoted by Survivor for Poison Fang Promotions. So Shinobi has some knockout power to it. It has potential against terrible combos, I guess you would say. There's only one group, so we can't really gauge it. There's no telling, you know. A lot of these styles don't really mesh together. They go against each other, if anything. Let's check out Shinobi's stats. Contestant 2 got a burst in its first match and a spin against Dransword, but coming up short 7-3. Contestant 2 ran it back-to-back matches against Leon Claw. The next match, it went 7-0, got swept by Leon Claw. Then in the final match, had 2 bursts and an extreme. So altogether, had 3 bursts throughout this tournament. 1 extreme, probably the only Blade to score an extreme, even though they came in third place. And they have 1 spin finish only. 1 spin and 1 extreme. Really interesting stats. We'll see how that scores for it later on. It might put it slightly over the top, but more than likely not going to score well enough to advance to return to further tournaments. So Blue Shinobi Shadow, thank you for your time. Coaches and promoters as well. Moving on to announce the second place winner here. The contestant in second place. Contestant 3 in second place. Second place, Blue Dransword. Blue Dransword ran on this beautiful 580 dot. 580 dot. Dransword in second place. Coached and trained by Pincer out of Fuchsia City. And promoted by Scolipede for Steamroller Promotions. Steamroller Promotions. Let's check out Dransword's stats real quick. In its first match, 3 spins and 2 overs, starting off the match with a over finish as well. Starting off strong with an over finish. The next match, it had 2 burst and 2 spin finishes, 1 over, putting it over the top at a score of 8-2 against Megatron. So Dransword scored the first 8 of the tournament, but in its third and final match against Leon Claw, it only scored 2. It scored an over in the first round, which was like a usual thing that it does, and then it got scored 8 points on. So yeah, it did the best it could. It actually scored really well, and it held its own. It went 7-3 and 8-2, which is actually a really good run. But then it lost by by 6 points, 8-2 to Leon Claw. So coming up real short against the best competitor here, but Dransword nonetheless doing its best. Thank you, Dransword, for your time and participation. Moving on to the next contestant, our first place winner for Group H in this Dranzer Cup here. First place winner of this Dranzer Cup here. Dark Leon Claw. Dark Leon Claw ran on a 380 point, scoring first place in the Group H Dranzer Cup tournament. Trained by Hitmontop out of Mount Mortar. Promoted by Camerup under Magma Promotions. Dark Leon Claw, first place for Group H's for Group H of the Dranzer Cup tournament. We are going to do a quick stat check. Here we are. Contestant 4 in his first match against Megatron. 3 spin finishes, a burst, and then finishing with an over, getting a score of 7-2. Coming back in its second match, clean sweep, a very clean sweep against Shinobi Shadow with a score of 7-0. Starting it off with an over finish, 3 spin finishes in a row, and then an over at the end. So Leon Claw got a clean sweep of 7-0. Its third and final match of the day was against the other undefeated fighter, Dransword. Dransword scored an over finish on it in the first round, and then the rounds to ensue after that was an over, a spin, a burst, a spin, and then an over, setting it over the top at a score of 8-2. 8-2. So Leon Claw scoring a score of 8-2. Z-Man, what's up? Against Dransword, getting a final score of 22, accumulated 22. Now we aren't accumulating the 0.5s and the 1s yet. That'll be for final ranking. That will be for final ranking. But everyone, thank you for coming in, because that first place winner right here, Dark Leon Claw, is your first place winner for the Group H's. For Dranzer Cup's Group H tournament. Jeez, I'm getting tongue-tied. Sorry. Dark Leon Claw ran on the 380 point. 380 point. Scored really well. This might have been one of the more lopsided groups, if we're being honest. There were 2 competitors that didn't really put up a fight. And then Dransword itself getting swept by Leon Claw. So the odds were in Leon Claw's favor. So even though it is the winner of this and it is top 9, we'll see what happens when it advances later. It ends up in a different bracket that might be more stylistically hard for it to win. So we will see. But there it is. Leon Claw, thank you for your time. Trainers and promoters, you as well. All right, everyone. That's been Group H of the Dranzer Cup tournament, Beyblade mini tournament here. Stay tuned to the community post. Check my community post. I will post up more polls for the 9th and final one, Group I. Group I will be the final one, and that will be the final group. Again, this is the Dranzer Cup. It is 36 blades, 36 ratchets, 36 bits, randomized and shuffled, selected into 9 groups of 4. These 9 groups of 4 will duke it out. 4 blades duking it out in each group. The ones that come out on top will become the top 9. There will be a 7 behind them based off of their ranking and their scoring. They will be in the playoffs as well, fighting for position. There will be 4 playoff games, different groups and different brackets. The 1 seed will be fighting the 16, 15, and 14. 2, so on and so forth. The numbers will just keep adding up behind it. So that's where we're at. Emily, what's up? You missed everything. That's all right. But I want to give a big shout out to Blader Z. Hi Emily, I know it's you. Blader Z, Caitlin, Z-Man, and Emily, who just came in. Trainer Glenn was here in the beginning as well. Thank you guys for being here for the stream. That was Group H. Stay tuned to the community post. Stay tuned to more lives. I will try to get these under the way. There's 1 group left before I tally everything. I'm going to run these scores up. I'm going to have to probably use a computer to make things easier for my life. But yeah, stay tuned, all right? Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Peace.